Hold tight because we're about to come to a complete stop. That's right, you heard correctly. Our planet is going to cease rotating entirely. How much destruction would this abrupt halt cause? What would you witness in various regions around the globe? And once our planet resumes spinning, would it remain livable? Our planet completes a full revolution around its axis every 24 hours. This rotation gives us the cycle of day and night. The spinning motion began approximately 4.6 billion years ago during our planet's formation from cosmic collisions. As an enormous disk of gas and dust circled our star, particles of dust and rock clustered together, creating forces that set the planet turning in a single direction. Picture it like an ice skater who spins increasingly faster. Since virtually no forces exist in the vacuum of space to slow this rotation, we continue spinning, and will keep doing so for billions of years to come. So what happens if our planet suddenly comes to a halt? Would you be thrown off the surface? If the globe stopped abruptly, the atmosphere would keep moving. This means even though everything else has stopped, powerful winds would keep blowing. Near the equator, our planet rotates most rapidly. In these regions, you'd face winds reaching 1670 kilometers per hour. These winds would sweep you off your feet instantly. But forget about your safety for a moment. These winds would be powerful enough to rip apart the planet's crust itself. Whether you're standing in an open field or sheltering inside a reinforced concrete structure wouldn't matter. These winds would obliterate you completely. The most intense storms we know today can rip houses from their foundations, send vehicles flying through the air, and even demolish concrete structures. The winds created by our planet's emergency stop would be 3 times more powerful than these. Even if the ground beneath you didn't collapse, you and countless other objects would probably be hurled great distances. However, you wouldn't be thrown completely off the planet. The velocity needed to break free from our planet's gravitational pull and reach space is approximately 40,000 kilometers per hour. In other locations worldwide, like New Zealand or France, you'd encounter somewhat weaker winds, but at 1180 kilometers per hour, these would still far exceed any storm ever recorded. These winds would destroy virtually everything, but the wind wouldn't be your only concern. Our planet isn't a perfect sphere. It bulges around the equatorial region due to centrifugal forces created by rotation. If rotation ceased, our planet would quickly transform into a perfect sphere. All the water accumulated near the equator would rush toward the poles, creating a massive tsunami. When the planet resumed its normal rotation speed, that water would flow back. A wall of water would crash into everything and everyone twice. Talk about a catastrophic storm. Perhaps the only safe location in this scenario would be near the North or South Poles. In these areas, the wind would be at its mildest. But here's the reality. Once our planet returned to normal rotation, nothing would remain on its surface. Every building, all agricultural land and all technology would be destroyed beyond recognition. Billions of people, possibly everyone across the entire globe, would perish from the sheer force of these massive wind blasts. So if you're hoping to survive this apocalyptic scenario, you'd better start constructing an underground shelter. Fortunately, our planet isn't expected to stop rotating anytime within the next several billion years, and before that happens, our sun will burn out and transform into a red giant. But that's a different story entirely.